Oh, hey kids. God, it's Saturday, isn't it? Oh man, I totally forgot. Yeah, you guys are waiting for a story today, but there's no story today. Sorry about that. I've actually got a... Oh, thanks for noticing. Yeah, no, my wedding's going to be happening in a couple of hours, and well, I guess I'm doing that today. Sorry, I didn't have time to really put something together for you. Straighten that tie on you, Billy. Best man's gotta look top shape, right? Okay, let's do a checklist now. Rings? Cool. We got suits on. We're looking dapper. We have vow... Oh no. Billy, I didn't write my vows. What are we gonna do? Okay. No, that's fine. Kids, you wanted to have a story, right? We'll make one, right? We can totally still write the vows. I hope. Come on.
Okay, so, too long didn't watch, I was born, I had a great life, and I have this wonderful group of friends. What I'm focusing on today is the strong woman behind me here. See, this is Rainbow, Megan, she's got quite a few names. I honestly met her when she was Fragmented Angel, and she was the artist that sent me these. Adorable, aren't they? So, I might have broken the cardinal rule when it comes to being a YouTuber when I first met her. See, Fragmented Angel sent me fan art. She was a big fan of the channel, which at the time, I didn't even think the channel was doing that good. We were looking at maybe 50,000 subscribers, even less views on each video. But she was a viewer, and a fan. Fragmented Angel would go on to tell me later about how things were for her. Life, without getting too personal for her Draw My Life, was a bit difficult here and there. So, late at night, she'd listen to voices on YouTube. Her favorite voices being mine and MrCreepyPasta. And from sending me those messages on Tumblr, showing her artwork to me, she wanted to become friends and chat on Skype. So I did the most sensible thing I could think of. I stalked her Tumblr with a classic tagged/me. I thought, heck yeah, she looked cute, and added her on Skype to talk. No, I hadn't talked to her too much. Small text conversations here and there, but then, without me really expecting it, I heard her voice. There's been a long-running tradition between me and many of the other voices, narrators, and friends that I've worked with on and off this channel over the years. We've always had a call on Skype where all of us can come to talk, play video games together, and in general, blow off steam together. Well, these days it's usually Discord, but Skype at the time. Friends new and old come and go from the chat all the time. Now this is where these two come into play, MrCreepyPasta and Mango Mayhem. There are other narrators that I'm sure all of you have heard of. They were also friends with Fragmented Angel, and I didn't know it when joining one call, but guess who had been added to the group? You guessed it. Turns out, Fragmented Angel and MrCreepyPasta were friends who called and chatted often. Hey, I heard that. I'm not jealous, you're jealous. This is when I made a note that Fragmented Angel, Megan at this point, not Megan because she's one of 4 other Megans in the chat, so we needed to call her something, Rainbow. I called her Rainbow because her hair had been every color of it, and within the span of 2 minutes, everyone adopted that as her new name. Fragmented Angel was now Rainbow. This is also where, out of jealousy or not, I started talking with her over Skype, and we became best friends. And then we lived happily ever after. No. We became best friends, not dating. Just friends. In all honesty, I thought she was cute and everything, but it wasn't the right time. See, we didn't start dating until almost half a year later, when she moved to Texas, where I am. I shared my first apartment with her, and from there, we got our first apartment together. And now, into our first home, and we rescued Hercules together, due to a lot of begging on her part. It's been 3 years together. We've dealt with fights and hard times. We've had moments of fear and many more moments of love. And that's why I made the decision to ask Rainbow, now, Megan, to marry me. Megan's family was still in California, even if she was in Texas with me, so it was at that point that I decided that I'd take Iris, my manager, and one of our very best friends, with me to look for a ring for her while she was gone. It wasn't until we came across this specific one. Literally, the sitcom moment of finding the perfect ring took place, and I knew that would be the one she would love. It's an odd feeling buying an engagement ring. You know that no matter what, the ring doesn't actually matter. It's the question, it's the person that's asking the question. But nonetheless, that doesn't stop you from wanting to get the perfect ring. And oddly enough, the perfect ring was a little more expensive than I wanted it to be, and in a store that was going out of business. So it was actually thanks to all of you that made this possible. Many of you supported me in this decision. Friends, family, and the like. You all gave me emotional support and even donated to help me get the ring that I wanted so badly for that store to give to Megan. And we did it. And then I held on to the ring for 7 months. See, I'm a really big guy for theatrics. It had to be perfect. It didn't just have to be perfect, but it had to be big. It had to be loud. I had to have people seeing, onlookers, people clapping, if that's not exactly evident from this YouTube channel. Disney World. It's an odd thing to bring up on a Creepypasta channel, isn't it? But you all remember a year ago that I posted this.
Hey there everybody, it's me, MrCreepyPasta, and I'm here with Creepy Rainbow Pasta. And I'm just letting you know that since we're off on a quick little vacation, we're probably going to end up posting a video late today. And by late today, I mean probably on Sunday, because we're kind of celebrating. Want to let them know? Just got engaged. I'll probably put up a video about this a little bit later on, but here's a glimpse into my personal life, in case anybody actually wanted to have one. And I'll see you all tomorrow with a new story. Bye!
At the end of last year, we finally took a trip with Brittany and her boyfriend Anthony. You all remember her from the Draw My Life. She helped create the original Mr. Creepypasta design. But we all went to Disney World together. Now, this wasn't our first time going, actually. A while before, I took Megan to Disney World for the first time. We had a blast both times, but I remember how important Epcot was to both of us. See, it became our favorite park. It was a relaxing time that we both had, and the food, so incredible. So, I knew the perfect place to ask her had to be at Epcot. When we finally arrived at the park, it was actually close to the end of the day, and where I wanted to ask her was in front of the ball at the front of the park. Brittany and Anthony, both being in on what was going to happen, told me that wasn't going to work, seeing as there was no place nearby where I could actually pop the question and film the entire ordeal. So, it became evident we'd have to make it to the back of the park at Paris. We wanted to do so while the sun was up, but time has a weird way of working. Nonetheless, the Eiffel Tower was lit up, we were on the bridge between London and Paris, and this happened.
Yeah, I guess tomorrow. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
So Epcot. Say what you will about how boring that park can be. Pure, nothing but education, no exciting rides. But it is the absolutely best place to get engaged. We got champagne in Paris, sweets in Morocco, and finally, we all went to dinner in China. All in one night. It was the best night of our lives. The happiest, I think, that I've ever been. Well, I mean, that is until today. Today I'm going to be at the altar with Megan, telling this exact story, and expressing to our friends, our loved ones, and our families how much we love each other, and how we're ready to spend the rest of our lives together. Oh no, that doesn't exactly sound like vows, does it? Megan, I promise that from this point forward, I will love, cherish, and honor everything that you are, and everything we will be together. Megan, no, I mean, Mrs. Creepypasta. I love you.